Happy New Year. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's been a little while since I posted. If you guys are seeing this, it's probably about a week into the new year. It's been kind of delayed on getting things posted. We do a little bit of a end of the year update, what's up and coming for 2025 for the channel, for the layout. First, I just want to thank all my subscribers, everybody that's been supporting me all throughout, members of the channel. Thank you guys all so much. Appreciate all your encouragement, your support. Hope everybody had a great New Year's, great holiday season in general. Seems like it just flew by. So let me turn the camera and show you some of the updates from the end of the year, things that we did, and we'll go from there. As you know, the new Heritage units came out. There's a couple of them here from Scale Trains. I have the volume turned off just because it's kind of loud. So kind of follow this around. Sorry, it's going to be a little shaky cam here. Well, nothing new here. Farm still the same. Happy with how that looks. Nothing really new, guys, as far as anything on the first level in this area. So we'll come down this way. Something I've just recently been working on. You see some of the tools and the mess. Second level's a mess. Just experimenting down here with a hillside. I'm gonna put a bridge in. I'm gonna cut a piece of like balsa or some kind of wood, plastic. I have to figure that out yet. But it'll go across, kind of out and behind, out of sight. You know, this is where the climb kind of comes up through the backdrop. So, you know, I'm going to put like a tree line hill. This way I can still get at it if there's any derailments or anything, you know, kind of try to hide it there. I just kind of screwed up some pieces of hardboard to kind of hide, you know, that climb part. So I think what I'm going to do is try that maybe with some poster board or heavy cardstock or something. So it's removable in case I need to remove it. So this has been the last thing I've been working on. This was just before the holidays. Haven't really gotten too far. I didn't want like a massive mountain, although it is kind of big. Haven't decided this section here yet. I kind of wanted to hide it. I didn't really want these big tunnels. But we'll see. Still a work in progress for sure. So nothing's changed down here. I did get, this was I think last December 23, I was working on the General Mills plant. As you can see, I got stuff everywhere, guys. I'm telling you, I haven't been down in this layout room probably for the better part of 2 going on 3 weeks. I'll just keep following this guy around. Just with the holidays and everything. Enjoying family. My son's been home, so been enjoying the time I have with him. Kind of come around my messy workbench here. Nothing new there. Nothing really new anywhere, to be honest with you, on the first level. The only railroad related stuff I got Christmas was this Atlas car here. And then I got from that We Honest, I got a railroad crossing system with crossbucks, and it has the bells, so the bells will go off and everything. So I haven't messed with that yet at all, but I got that. Got what else I got? I got a new airbrush, which I was very excited for that. The biggest change, I think, biggest thing I've worked on is on the second level with my town. I did a video on that earlier this year. This is going to be a railfan park. I don't know if this platform is going to stay or not. At Fostoria, they have a little platform and everything there with a pavilion, and we'll see how that all turns out. But preliminarily, that's how that's going to look. The town, I've done a few videos of the train going through the town. I got the lights in here. Obviously I don't have them on, but they are wired up. Most of them anyways. At the little buildings, I did a video on these two buildings that I repurposed, rebuilt. Still have to do signage. So I mean, guys, I get so far on projects, then I kind of stall out, phase out on them, But anyways, yeah, so this came out pretty nice. I'm really happy with it. Kind of a look down through there. Background buildings on the back. But yeah. So, 2025, things to come. I definitely want to continue on with this. Get this scene more finished, and the buildings all lit. All the lights lit on the street lights and that. Yeah, the year 24 started out really, really well. My wife and I went out to the Amherst show up in Springfield, Mass. It was our first trip on Amtrak. That was pretty fun. It was like a 12-hour trip, but we enjoyed ourselves. Right up with Georgia Sunbelt, Anthony. Who else did we see up there? Artie was up there. Tammy and Ray. Of course, Bernard from Mini Prince, and you had Sparky 107, 107, Trackside Mike. That whole crew up there from Otter Valley with Lauren. Who else was up? You had Alan from Mason Dixon, Ron Montague, David from F&B Railroad was there. I mean, I'm probably missing a bunch of people, but Thomas Grassi came up. Plummer was up there. It was awesome to see him again. Good times. It was a great show. A lot of fun. What a few things, What after that? What else did we do? But February, Artie came and stayed here at the house for a few days. But he was here. That was fun. We went rail fanning out of Berea. Met up with Pappy from Trigoglin. That was a lot of fun. And then a little bit later in the month, went out to Deschler and Fostoria. But at Deschler, we were rail fanning there. Trackside Mike and his wife came down, and Pappy and his wife, me and my wife. And that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun there. Went over to Fostoria, to the Fostoria Model Railroad Club with Mike and his gang over there. That was a lot of fun. What was the next trip? April, I stayed down at Georgia Sunbelt's house in Maryland for the Timonium show. Got to see Rainbow Bell and Joe Rader and all those guys. In April, we had some visitors to the layout. I had Wilmer from Indian Head Valley Railroad and Robert the Flying Crow came up and did the morning brew with me. And then also Big G's Railroad, Gary came up, visited the railroad, and we went over to visit Zeke McGee's massive N-scale layout. So that was a great day as well. May, went out to Reading for the meet and greet, for Sparky's meet and greet. That was a ton of fun, as always. So, funny story there. Everybody's getting together for a picture. At that particular time, I just happened to be going off to the restroom, so I wasn't in the doggone picture. I just had to pick that time to use the restroom. Oh well. So in July, we met up with Trackside Mike and his wife Vicky in Blissfield, Michigan. We rode the mystery dinner train they have up there. Really, really fun time. August, we went out to Colorado, rode the Durango and Silverton, and the Royal Gorge route. I went up to Greeley, saw the Colorado Railroad Museum, Model Railroad Museum. That was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Michelle was busy. I wasn't able to meet up with her. But she set us up with a good tour guide, and I'll be damned if I can remember his name. Well, we stayed in Durango, so I stopped in at Soundtracks, and George gave us a little tour of the place. That was a lot of fun. That was pretty cool. That was a great trip, and I'll tell you what, if you haven't been out there to Colorado to ride some of those scenic railroads, they're just amazing. Early December, I went down to Columbus, Ohio, and there was a train show there. It was like early December. Got to meet Cowboy Steve. That was a lot of fun. I went to the show with him, had breakfast and that. Then we went to the show, hung out for a little bit. Then on my way back, I stopped in at Pappy's house, Tri Godwin's. He said I was the first actual visitor to the new train room above the garage. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be a nice space. It's a nice space. It's going to be a nice layout. So I'm about two and a half hours from those two guys, or from Pappy, a little bit further for Steve. I told Pappy I'd be more than happy to come down and hang out. So that's basically been my year as far as train stuff goes. You know, holidays were great. It's always good to see my kids. You know, my son, being he's stationed over in South Korea, so he wasn't home since last Christmas. So it was really good to have him home. So that's one reason I haven't done my morning show. On Track Tuesday for me was going to be Christmas Eve, so we didn't do anything there. I didn't go on, which is fine. You know, I'll be back this month. Anyhow, yeah, for 2025, I have Jason, the train freak. He's working on some upper level track plan adjustments. I want to get more done up there, get my yard in, get the intermodal squared away, that kind of thing. With that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one, and we'll talk to you next time. So bye for now.